We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. His return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, hold on.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Gain of 26 yards there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down, run with Barkley. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Murray. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing again, Murray. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Murray. On the move, hit it right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there. Third and long for him here. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Fourth down, here's Murray. He's got it to his running back. And the Steelers get to it. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
Man, such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they pick it up, time to push for that marker. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They send a receiver in motion right. Dak now from the gun. That one's complete to the rookie out of Oregon State. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a 29-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
First down, here's Dak. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing again is Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Offense to the line fast. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Kill.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Gets everything he has under this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
They fake the handoff. Now Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Bengals get to him and take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. J.K. Scott on the punt. And what a return. He nearly sprung it for 6, but still, Brock, that sets his offense up with 1st and goal. They're gonna run with Barkley. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Murray. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. A gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Offense in the hurry up here. A 2nd down run by Pacheco. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Man in motion, headed right. To the air on 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals making a 3-possession game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 18.
Steelers 3. Will Reichard to kick.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. This taken from the 12. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight, more from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. It's Pacheco again. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Steelers 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Prescott here from the gun. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. DJ Turner comes up with it.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Murray here on 1st down. He rolls to his right. On target to Musgrave. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Second down now, they need 7. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5.
Sit.
From the red zone on 1st. Batted away at the line, incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Backed up to the 8, 3rd and goal. Quick throw is caught. Oh, what a time for some big plays up front, partner. Back-to-back losses, and they force a 4th and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first.
Will Weichert on for the field goal. A 26-yard.
Reichert connects there. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Run from Pacheco to start the half. This is ahead for about 5. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the gun is Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, got to play with a sense of urgency. Got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Has it at the 37. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 45-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. Escapes the pocket. He's going to tuck it and run. He dodged the tackle. And he's down to almost... Nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself. Let's go.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 30-yard line.
Murray looking to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that. You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Dak to the air here. Complete to Diggs out left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Uh-oh, trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. On now comes their punter. And he's been one of the players of this game. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Get it, ready.
Here's plays a design run. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. From the gun, it's Murray. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That one gains 7. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Play action now. Murray taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4. Offense in a hurry up here. Dak now from the gun. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Another throw for Prescott. Forced out to his right. Taking a chance to the end zone. And it is incomplete. Win big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. Nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It'll be the Steelers with possession, but this game pretty one-sided at this point. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Now it's Prescott again. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
This one misses the tight end, and that brings up 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's trying to push the field. That's intercepted near the sideline. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Steelers take possession off their 2nd interception of the game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. What do you think?
1st down, here's Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they get this down to the 28. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. All right, hey. Here we go, 47. Hey, 47.
Prescott to throw once more. Bengals get to him and take him down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Well, it is second down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack.
Kill!
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Motioning left is their running back. Third and long for him here. He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. DJ Turner comes up with it.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Easy. Let's go. 2, 1.
Off the play action, here's Murray. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Throwing out to the left. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got first down here from the 36.
36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Sends this to the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Going deep here for the end zone. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Bengals keep running away with this. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Reichert on for the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Will Reichert to kick
Here's
off.
Reichert set to kick this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. He's got a man left. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
The incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10.
Yeah! What do you think?
Back to the air. Prescott. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. Throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
Throwing again, Prescott. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt.
Wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season. But for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Fits it through the middle. Into the red zone. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bengals continue piling it on here in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yeah, pretty good.
From the gun is Prescott. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Bengals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.